Yeah, so.
That's really awesome. For Grayman Media, I'm Jessica.
I'm Wesley.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Nate.
And this is Thoughts from the Mothership.
Okay,
She was pointing straight at you, but you were just eyeballing me.
Same thing last week, too.
I knew she was looking at me, that's why I looked over immediately, and I'm like, I'm Wesley, and then it's like, he was just like,
Last week we did the same thing. I was just like looking at Nate.
Well,
I forgot
except
it was seat 3.
Last week
So
it was
are we-
like 3 or 4 seconds longer of just
are we
who's going first.
re-recording or are we
Who's
just
going
going to stick
first?
with it?
We'll stick with it.
Okay, cool. We're going to stick with
That's
it.
fine.
Accidental pause.
Yeah, there's some things happened in that, but it works out at the end.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So a second ago, we were talking, or also was going on about his job and like how we can, trades
How
and
much
stuff,
money you can make.
which made me gave me a thought.
All right.
I thought,
Get your GED, seriously. Like it's, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm close. I just need to actually finish it up and do
yeah,
it.
and then just stick with whatever you're doing now for a little while longer, and then when spring, because that's when shit picks back up. Like all
Makes
the
sense.
people need furnaces and
Yeah.
and
they work them hard over the
and
winter.
outdoor units, and coils and air handlers and heat pumps and whatever else you need. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
but
you-
hearing
they
you
need
talk
all
about
that
that made me have a thought. What's everyone's like dream job? If you,
mine was to be a pilot, but then I got kidney stones. So
yeah, how many times have you had kidney stones?
a bunch, more than I can count. And those hospital bills are not, cheap.
I believe it.
Yeah, but the being a pilot in the military was one of my things. But then
What's it now? Are you still looking for like a dream job?
pretty much anything that gets me what I desire in life. And HVAC kind of provides that because it's a little bit of everything. It's always changing. You're not doing the same thing every day.
Right.
So, unless you're doing like install, then you're literally, ripping out-
Literally doing the same thing every single day.
Yeah, you're literally tearing out units and putting units in every single day. But if I like in service or something or like sales, you see different people. You go to different houses. You have different conversations. You fix different things. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's a little bit of plumbing, electrical work, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, HVAC does everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good shit.
What about you, Nathaniel?
Honestly, I also kind of lean towards a pilot, especially because I actually know a flight instructor. He's actually a really good friend of mine. It's not fucking cheap to get a pilot's license.
Oh, hell
It's
no.
not
I believe
cheap
it.
at all.
It's like
The
$5,500. I mean,
the responsibility of that.
the cool thing about getting your private pilot's license is you can get your solo license before you can even get your driver's license. So at the
Seriously?
age of, at the age of, you can pretty much start flying whenever.
What the fuck?
But
Why?
But to actually
like that's
to
dangerous
get
as
the
shit.
lessons, like your last
It sounds
lesson,
like it.
like to qualify to get your license, so you're full by yourself. I'm going up whenever the hell I want. 16.
Are you serious?
Wow.
The
Yeah,
day you
you
turn
can be
16,
young.
the day you turn 16,
That's a
you cannot
lot.
drive a car by yourself.
That's
No, you
interesting.
can't drive a car by
Something
yourself
like
until 18
Iowa
or
or
something
something
like
like Iowa, it's like 15. But
Wow.
still or it's like 16 whenever you can like get your full drive by yourself.
You could fly a plane
Iowa.
before you drive.
Yeah.
That's fucking
yeah.
crazy.
And there's no
Mind-blowing.
speed limit up there either. No rules. I mean, there are rules. Like
I mean,
you have to
yeah.
stay so many feet up. You can't.
Yeah.
Like I'm. Sure,
there's probably more
I'm sure y'all
rules
seen
up
the
there.
movie Top
Oh,
Gun.
yeah, hell yeah. There has to be.
I'm sure you've seen the movie Top Gun where he does like the flyby. That's
Yeah.
illegal. I mean, but other than that, like you can. There's
That's amazing. I
you
did not know
can do
that.
flips up in there. You can spin your set. It don't matter what you do up there.
You can do donuts.
It's crazy because you look at it from a perspective, too. It's like, oh, you get to learn the crazier way to die first.
It's
No,
a
it's
lot harder to
safer.
get pulled over. That's for sure.
It's safer up there.
Well, because they're pulling over half the time has to be. If you don't pull over, they're just gonna shoot you down.
Ah, shit.
So-
Hang on. I see this cloud. Let me stop real
No,
quick.
yeah, because you got to think there's no speed limit. There's no traffic.
Yeah, but you have to keep at a certain speed to
The
stay
only
up.
thing you have to, well, yeah,
So
but
there's a speed minimum.
there is, but you also got. I mean, you can also glide there too. Like you don't. We whenever I was on like my second lesson or something, and we were literally up there gliding,
Dang,
like
that's
going like
cool.
2-3 miles an hour, just gliding. Like
What's
not
the
losing shit
lowest-
tons of altitude, just sitting there, just gliding like a hang glider.
Like, what's the lowest you can fly? Like 10,000 feet, maybe?
No. I think we were
It probably depends on what type of plane you're
2 or
into.
3,000 feet up. Nothing,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
like
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
we
yeah,
could
yeah.
see inside like baseball stadiums, like people moving inside baseball stadiums.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's pretty cool.
Like, but
Still kind of scary, but
yeah,
Yeah, either that or either something like piloting, though, or maybe even like
you can still like you can do that. You can go get your license.
Oh, yeah.
and then you can go teach people. You'd put up ads and shit, and like just do
Yeah,
a
and
little bit
you
of
can make a
personal
shit ton of money
marketing,
off that too.
and it's $100 an hour.
Yep.
Charge that for your personal, and then whatever the fee is, it's $100 an hour on top of whatever else, like the gas. Like you pay for the gas,
Right.
or they pay for the gas. They pay for everything else.
Either that or
And the rental
though,
of the
or
plane.
maybe something that requires diving. Like being underwater also sounds really fucking cool.
So
That would be kinda cool,
So
yeah.
it's dangerous.
Yeah,
and
it's
you- and you-
incredibly
and you-
dangerous.
No, like the underwater welding.
That's
Really?
a thing.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Well, where do you think the oil rigs come from? Like in
Yeah.
things like that, bridges.
Yeah, those things exist, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, you've got bridges, right? So they've got to be
Yeah, they've-
welded up
Yeah.
underwater. So
I guess I just never think about that. Like, oh,
Right.
some of the stuff has to be built underwater.
yeah, and you've got to
something
concrete it and stuff too. Like, you've got to.
How do you do concrete underwater?
I
I've
mean,
never understood that.
So I don't know if there's actual like if they concrete it, but I know that they've got to stud it down there. They've got to
Yeah.
make sure it doesn't move, and concrete would really be the only way. So I would assume they would get like a tube and pump it down there.
Yeah, but how do you make it? Because if concrete comes in contact with water, wouldn't it water down, like disappear, right? So they
Well,
have to
if
solidify it
it's-
above the water and then drop it down and then.
I mean,
weld-
either
mean,
that or
you
they
could
can just
probably-
also like create like air pockets and then drop it off.
So they
Guess
could
that's true,
seal it
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and then have that tube
That is
there, and then
interesting.
while that tube's there with the lock, kind of like they do in space. How do you think people get from the ship to the? They have the
Yeah.
airlock.
I guess
and
that
it
makes sense.
shuts it off.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here.
Yeah.
But
Something to research.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, never thought about
but yeah, underwater welders, you don't see the light of day for I don't know, like 3-4 months or maybe or something like that. But then you come out making shit tons of money.
Yeah.
But they die early because you're dealing with all that pressure
Yeah.
Yeah.
for your whole life. So and they, I think average like 50, 60. Like that, but
Yeah. Fuck that.
the amount of money that you make is
Yeah, that's gotta be crazy.
dumb.
I mean, you said, but like, who's doing that? Only
Like-
trained professionals.
Well,
are
yeah,
going down
but
to
you
do
can.
that.
I can literally walk up right now and go get lessons
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah, but
you,
you
you
still
can
have
get.
to
and go
train
get
hard.
certified.
Oh no, you can. There's like programs that train specifically for the like. You do have to get certified, but it's not like you have. You can
Yeah,
do
they're
a way
like
of like
adult
getting
education
certified to like
classes.
weld and then get certified to like dive. But you can also just take programs that just can like
Do
beeline both of
both.
them.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so,
Yeah.
so you can because you're not really moving real far, and all they do is teach like I would assume because you've got something to link yourself onto because if you're
Right.
going with current and things like
Yeah.
that, that torch is not going to move because it's high powered,
Uh-huh.
so it's under a bunch of pressure, but you've got to be held on to something. So whatever I'm sure
You gotta
whatever
know
you're
how to
welding,
stay in place
you're
real good.
because they're
Yeah, of
big
course.
pieces of steel, iron, whatever the hell they're welding down there.
Right.
They're probably clipped
How
onto
do
that.
how do you weld underwater as well? Because that's also requires
It's
fire
hot.
and heat. Like,
Very
Yeah.
hot, high pressure.
and you just essentially it's touching a hot piece of metal to the other metal.
Yeah, like it's big hot.
It's big hot.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's-
temperature check that real quick.
I mean,
How many
I can,
hots? How many Scoville units is a big hot?
Let me.
It's just big hot. It's just big hot.
Yeah. No.
Extra spicy.
Oh my God.
Something like that does sound really fun though, just because
Shit.
being on land's boring. But if you could like be in
I've
the
seen enough
air,
to land.
Yeah, I've seen dirt. Yeah.
Why don't
but-
you go work on a cruise ship?
Because if you work on a cruise ship, then you might get stuck like the other cruise ship did.
You
Out there
get
for
free
fun.
housing.
Yeah.
You get free housing, free food.
You get a shit ton of tips.
That and a shit ton of money because you're not spending it. You're
I could
gone.
see him being a dance instructor on a cruise ship.
First, I'd have to learn how to dance.
Open collar shirt.
An
Just,
underwater welder's torch goes 50,000 degrees or higher.
Jesus Christ.
I believe that.
all right, yoga instructor.
Yoga. I'd have to learn yoga then.
You can on a cruise ship. You could probably fake it, and people would still buy into it. You can call them. You can tell them it's the special cruise line
Right.
version of yoga, and I bet people would still do it.
Special cruise line version of yoga. Sit your
Only-
ass on a couch and don't get up.
Only thing he
By
has
the way,
to
I bill by the hour.
right. Only thing you'd have to do to be a dance instructor on a cruise ship is get a pair of maracas, an open collar shirt, and just shimmy. Like this.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
That's the only thing you'd have to fucking do.
I could
So
just
like,
learn to
come on,
bartend.
people.
Everyone, keep going. You're doing
Right.
great.
Ladies, a little bit more in the shoulders. Salsa.
All right, salsa. What's your dream job?
God, it's so bad.
Dance instructor on a cruise ship?
No. Music producer. If I don't write music anymore, it's like because I have really bad writer's block. honestly, producing music, like,
I feel like anything that has to do with media.
honestly, yeah.
Like it wouldn't just be you wouldn't just be happy producing music. Like you'd want to be producing this or getting into this or maybe doing your own little affiliation of this or that.
Yeah, like doing that or like sports casting.
It's kind of like how like Devin, like his whole big thing when he was a kid, which we're kind of doing now, was into media. Like it doesn't matter if yours is doing like graphic design.
Yeah,
like
it wouldn't be graphic design.
No, but I'm saying
I know you. Yeah, yeah.
It's Well, I mean more like for Devin, like for him doing graphic design or the podcast. Like that's his form of media. Your form of media is like talent, music, some form of art. So even if you're like
or sports,
trying to.
So, I mean, it's
if you're trying to promote this artist, right? Not even like a music artist, like someone like Painter or something like, bro, like check this person out. And like you're just trying to put him out there, and then you know what I'm saying? Like
I can see Wesley doing that.
Some form of promoter or.
Yeah, I have a friend who's starting a clothing line too. I'm kind of excited about it.
So do a little bit of media for him. Just be like, look, bro, like every so many people I bring in, like get me something for from the company or like what I'm saying, like some form of like a perk. Right, like okay, well, this man here gets 10% off drinks, right, or something.
Yeah,
just something that would nothing free. Like I don't want anything free. I just want like, maybe.
That's when you walk in that bitch. I want everything for free.
like if he's got a VIP package, be like, I want the bronze VIP package. Don't go for gold. Don't go for like the highest thing. Right. I want the standard, and then if I want to pay for it, $10. Whatever.
And doing reviews on certain things too, like being that type of
I think you'd love that because you and Austin came up with the idea like with Grayman, you guys would go to different restaurants and stuff as stuff opened up and just review it, have a good time.
On your review note, there was a kid that made like some millions of dollars reviewing kids' toys. Like you can make money off reviewing anything. If he can do it off reviewing kids' toys and he's a kid.
Yeah. Honestly, like because
just
especially
like
with
he
YouTube,
takes it out the box, reads the box, or like the specs and stuff, shows you the box, and just starts playing with it.
Yeah, like people make money reviewing sneakers.
You can make money reviewing anything. Just make sure it's like not vague. Make sure it's got a whole like a big variety and have them categorized.
Like my daughter watches videos of like the other like videos of kids like playing with toys, just like checking them out on YouTube
because they want to know what that toy does.
Yeah, and it's like the crazy thing about it is like when you look at the views and the numbers of subscribers they have, they'll have 500,000 subscribers and millions of just for playing with the toy. It's like, really?
Do whatever's hot. They're playing with the toy that is
true.
On the TV or on YouTube.
The next new thing.
Yeah, like there's this
How about you?
A gimmick.
You?
For me, something I would love for her dream job.
Yeah, well,
I love graphic designing. I've always loved it, and I haven't taken the time to do it recently. I used to do it all the time. I would love to have that as a dream job.
I figured it'd be something like that with your photography.
I do love photography, but also that market is so flooded that I kind of burnt myself out on it. I love to do it, but I would love to make money doing being a graphic designer. Yes.
It's like concrete work. Like you've got fame or famine.
Huh?
Like with photography.
Oh
yeah, you might get a wedding here, or you might get a kid's senior pictures or something, or a family.
Photography's more of a hobby for me.
Yeah, then you're dead for months. Like
pretty much.
You might get like like maybe 10 or 15 families. Like so and so told me about you, and then you don't have shit for months.
Yeah,
it's just,
true.
I prefer the editing part of that because even when I was doing photography, my favorite part was the post editing and just like adjusting the light, cropping it just right, and then just posting. Like I love that part. And I can do the same thing with graphic designing. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I'm more for the consistent paychecks.
Yeah. That's why I haven't done it yet.
Consistency.
That's why I chose trades.
Yeah.
Like even though we're gonna go through slow seasons, winter.
Yeah.
Spring is even kind of slow, but I mean, there's still plenty of
summer.
money to be made.
You work
As soon
your
as
butt
the
off all
AC
day.
unit goes out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sweat so much.
Here's a question.
Yeah,
then.
me too.
On one of
Trust me.
those bad days, you're working so fucking long, you're done. You get home. What's your favorite TV show to turn on? Something to just completely forget the world. You just want to
He
watch
said
it.
none.
There's nothing.
I don't really like. I don't watch TV like that really.
All right. Well, then what's your favorite pastime?
Pastime. Austin's.
Jesus, I'm really gonna do this to me right now. I don't know. Like I'll probably throw on like a game or something.
All right.
Like maybe not like every day. Like I'll go walk the dog or something.
Call of Duty 24/7.
How often do you play Call of Duty? I know you play it like nonstop.
No, not really. Actually, it's like maybe once or twice a week for like 35 minutes. Maybe
That's
an
it,
hour.
really?
Yeah, like I don't, because I'll burn myself out on games. Like I started playing Borderlands 3 again. Like picking up on it and playing a little bit, but I mean it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's just so like if you guys ever want to hop on. I'm like, man, I've been playing that so much. Like, I'm not really trying to,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's what I'll get with them.
We
like,
burnt ourselves out of Borderlands because we went through one twice, and then we went through 2 like 8 times.
Oh, yeah.
And then by the time we started, the
2
third
is
one
so
came out.
good.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then 3
Third.
came out, and we were just like, well, we've been playing this for like 2 months straight. We're kind of tired.
Yeah, and still like even if like I know y'all beat it. Now it's just kind of like okay, we beat it. Like what else is there? But
Well, we want to go back there
is-
because it's a really
But
fun
there is
game.
I think we both have. We have the DLCs to Borderlands, right?
Yeah, we both. Yeah, we do. Because we bought that early access that had like all the DLCs that you did too.
Because I had the season pass, and there's like 3, and they're about to add another DLC,
Are you serious?
like another campaign. So
Are they
there's,
about?
like,
Have they added any new like playable characters like they did the Necromancer and Psycho to number 2?
I think they're about to. I think they're about to do Helic.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I love playing.
I always loved the sirens. I was
I-
obsessed with being the
it's
siren.
something to do with Helic. So-
Craig was my favorite.
Craig. Oh, is that
The Psycho.
The Psycho.
The Psycho. He was my
I still
absolute
like that.
favorite.
I forget what his name was, but the Gunzerker.
The
Borderlands
Gunzer guy.
2.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I
forget
tried
his
to play that character. I
I
couldn't
love
do
it because like I was always the one who would run in and just destroy shit. So having the ammo that would build up like faster than you can shoot
Yeah.
was perfect because I'd run in
You
with
never run out.
and
Yeah.
I'd have that. I think there was like a perk or something that would like make it run out of your reserve ammo instead of or there was some guns that would just run out of your reserve ammo, not the mag.
Oh dang.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be building up more ammo than I can fire. So I'm just unlimited ammo, just sitting here.
Yeah, I know.
screwing.
I know that's
going nuts.
that's what I do in
Throwing grenades like
That's what
crazy.
I do in Borderlands 3. I know it's been what like a year and a half to 2 years since that game dropped.
I think it's been about a year and a half.
I can't
I want to say.
because
I think
want
I think this holiday season makes 2.
yeah because
2 years, I think.
I play I can't remember her name, but the chick with the mech, and I went.
Oh
with,
yeah, the big bear.
yeah,
thing.
yeah, the big bear suit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I went.
Maze, Mose.
Yeah,
I think
Initial
Mose-
release date
Mose, I
was
think it's
September
Mose.
13,
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah, I play.
Yeah.
I play as her, and I went with the tree that just regenerates ammo and loads all of my clips just consistently.
Yeah.
And then I picked up the biggest clipped assault rifles I could find, and I just spray them down. And then
I
when I'm
run
in
flak.
the mech suit, I go with the flamethrowers. Same shit. I just have it on regenerating ammo on a consistent because that's what I built for. So I just turn it on, and I just don't
win.
stop shooting.
Yeah, dude, I run flak. But that's just because I like my monkey with the bazooka.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
intense with the monkey. I mean, when me and Devin were playing, he had like the most badass animals, and like we started like level 1 and 2. He comes in level like 30 or something with these amped up animals doing 99% of the work. And I'm just watching. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right
The
now?
animals really were shit too. The beasts were awful. They still are, but like now they have this extra levels where you can actually give the perks that, or you can get the perks that do like 4% extra damage. Then it jumps to like 8, 12, and
Oh
like
my
it just
God.
it keeps
Yeah.
multiplying.
Yeah, by
there's
the,
and there's like 5 levels of it, so it stacks 5 times. So you
Yeah,
got
so-
20% more damage for your animal, which is now makes them okay. Like they can actually help you put up a fight because before, good luck.
Yeah.
Those things were like I literally had to hold down the left bumper and it would shoot those rockets. Like my monkey would shoot the rockets and it would just then do just a little bit of damage. Like you'd see just a sliver of it come off. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know something that's also really nice. I really like Borderlands 3 take on the siren, where it's an actual like fighting siren.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
just like elemental walk or the what was it, the singularity
Yeah.
that she had.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the just literal fisticuffs
The
everywhere.
destruction.
Yeah, just the sheer
It was
chaos and
so
destruction
crazy.
going through that
Yeah,
shit.
I made my siren on number 2 overpowered as shit. We'd go up there. I was finally more powerful than Devin on a video game. I'd walk in before him, and before he even walked in the room, he'd be done.
You know, I actually I couldn't
great.
get into Maya's character. Like Lilith was the shit. I
Yes,
fucking love playing Lilith.
100%.
But I,
Bro,
I,
Lilith is still the shit. Like,
oh yeah, she still is. Yeah, yeah, she's fucking awesome. I just I didn't
It just doesn't
Maya
seem
as
as
much.
genuine, yeah. Lilith, like,
And not to say she's a bad character. She's a great character, just not my favorite. Tiny Tina, though.
Tiny Tina. Nothing beats Tiny Tina.
Borderlands 4, I'm telling you.
Borderlands 4.
You think that's gonna be a whole story on her?
No, I think she's gonna be a Vault Hunter.
That'd be
Final-
fucking dope.
Her and Maya or whatever that little retard of a siren is. Like the one who got what's her Lilith's powers.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever her little.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I don't know. I know who you're talking
yeah.
about, though.
Tiny Tina, the shit. What she's gonna be is she's gonna be the bazooka because she's just gonna be blowing shit up the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah, I think
It's gonna be
her
great.
special is gonna be like nothing but like unlimited like C4s
Unlimited
or something like just some like
I would love to hear the dialogue as
like
being playing
or like some
great.
self-destruct thing, right? Like she sends something out and it self-destructs.
Yeah.
Just some massive nuke just clears the area or something like.
Probably.
I know. They killed off Troy, didn't they? After they had him. Yeah. If they didn't kill him off, it would have been really fun to play him too. Like I feel like it would have been really cool to see Troy team up with Mordecai.
I mean, he couldn't.
been
Like
interesting.
they can't live apart.
Yeah. I know they couldn't live apart, but like if they did like actually do that, I did enjoy his character. I really enjoyed the villains in number 3.
The villains.
mean,
They were
Troy's
entertaining.
Yeah.
They
They
were
did-
entertaining.
They did a really great job with those two. I thoroughly enjoyed the both of
Can't
them.
beat Handsome Jack.
Can't.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
true.
You can't.
Wesley, what's a video game you played recently?
2K probably.
First
yeah,
off-
matter of fact, it was 2K.
First off, quit bashing me. I used to be into other games, but I fell out of touch with video games. Honestly.
That's where I'm going.
Hang
I'm
on.
slowly fading out.
It's like I used to play like Saints Row, Legend of Zelda, Sonic, a
Yeah.
bunch of games. It's just I kind of fell out.
It's because nothing's more like campaign single player like that anymore.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everything's like Call of Duty. You have to have internet. Like, bro,
Super
what if I don't want
Smash
internet?
Bros. and
I've been arguing that fact forever. Like, what if I don't want internet?
Or you
What
don't
if I'm
have
not
it, say
trying
it's
to
shut
download
off.
my game? What if I just want to enter the disc in and play it?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to download it for 3 hours.
right.
I've been
Like-
playing a shit ton of Dark Souls recently. I'm trying to 100% all
Yeah.
3.
So there's a game on Game Pass. Do you have Game Pass?
No.
So
No, I play mostly on PlayStation.
Or you can buy it because I'm sure, like, I don't know how Game Pass works. I'm sure, like, once the month or whatever, once the trial's over for it, like, once it's done all being offered, I'm sure you can't play it anymore or something. I don't know.
Game. I don't know, maybe.
But there's a game called Remnant,
Remnant?
and it looks pretty badass. It's like Monster Hunter, but it's
I
way
think-
better, way more action. Like,
I think actually speaking of Monster Hunter, the
I have
next
it.
yeah, I really liked it. I like the
It's alright,
I like
yeah.
the like attacking mechanics.
I use the staff.
the staff. Oh,
That thing
that
like,
is
would jump yourself up and shit.
that is really difficult to use.
I know,
It's
bro. I was OP with
yeah,
it too,
it's
bro.
great because you can't get hit.
Yeah, bro. Never
know,
got hit, bro. And I shot myself too. Every time like, I
Jesus
jump myself, and, like,
Christ.
shoot myself over
Yeah, I know.
there.
I like in Monster Hunter. I like the
You could travel halfway across, or you could travel like, all the way across the map in less than 10, 15 seconds with that thing. Because
Yeah.
every time you jumped up, you would be able to do a double jump, and then you would be able to shoot something at the end of it, and it would launch you.
yep.
And then you do it again, and it would just keep a repetitive
Oh,
thing.
damn.
Yep.
And so you would never get hit. It was the ultimate like defense.
Yep.
You just jump and
Then you-
dodge out the way.
Yeah, they because they did have it where it did a decent amount of damage. They had to knock that thing down to the least amount of damage in the game because they really fucked up on that thing.
Yeah,
you couldn't
I was-
get hit, and you were dealing out damage faster than any other weapon.
I beat the game. Like, I don't know. I got it like the second day it dropped because I was at work, so I couldn't get it. And I beat the game in like a day and a half, just like casually playing it because that thing was so OP.
I know.
Like they had to go debuff it.
Yeah, they
I have no
debuffed-
idea what y'all are talking about. In this
I really
game
like
at
the
all.
hammer.
I'm
So,
so lost right
two-handed
now.
hammer.
I'm just
was my
listening to you
favorite.
guys. I
Thank
don't
you.
have any.
I was looking at Wesley. I'm like, we are so lost. We're like,
So,
okay, you
Monster
guys
Hunter
do.
World-
I'm just letting it go, man. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on cruise control while you guys are just talking.
So Monster Hunter World's like there's like T-Rexes and like.
I've seen like trailers and stuff,
Right.
but I've never played it, and so I'm just so confused. I was
So,
like, okay.
like the campaign of it's really weird.
It's
It's kind of weird, but like you go and you have to like kill all these things to get like better weapons and like the gear for the people, so you can
Makes sense.
Yeah,
go on
the
into
kind of
game.
X, Y, and Z of everything.
Right, so
Yeah,
you'd have to go out and
kinda makes
scavenge and
sense.
bring back shit. And like you'd fight prehistoric animals, like there's like pterodactyls and shit, and like
And then of course there
little
are
ostrich birds that would explode.
yeah, and there's of course like actual like mystical animals. Like one of the toughest things you will ever fight in the game, and I fucking hate fighting this thing is what is it? Kidding, the fucking lightning unicorn. Fucking hate that bitch.
Fought the bitch for 4 hours, bro.
I can't fight her. It's so fucking.
I didn't die the entire time. I was getting one hit and bitch would fucking run off.
Have you ever played this game,
Yeah.
Wesley?
So I'd go and I'd hit the bitch again. Run
Yeah,
off.
but
I'm not the only one lost right now.
But as I was saying earlier,
I
when the
honestly-
PS5 drops, Godfall. As soon as that drops, they took kind of like the fighting mechanics from Monster Hunter and mixed it with a few aspects of like Warframe and a few other like
Bro, the games I want to play that I never really got to play are the newest Assassin's Creeds.
like
I have never
Odyssey
gotten
and
deep
shit?
into
Yeah,
any
I
of
haven't
the
played
Assassin's
those.
Creeds.
Like I just never
Any
got
of
around
them?
to it.
Nope.
And I'm trying to play Assassin's Creed
Devin was
Odyssey.
obsessed with the Assassin's Creed
Oh, I
for
know.
like a solid year. He would just
But
not put it down.
It's they're fucking
That's all
wonderful.
I watched for like a year.
The games are amazing.
They're beautiful.
They are wonderful to play, and they're so long too. Like you can get so much out of it.
But the soundtracks of games,
My
there's some really
favorites?
nice ones out there. Like the Halo soundtrack, it's so beautiful. If you really listen to it.
Even though I'm basic, I know Madden's had some pretty cool soundtracks.
how about
I like all
SmackDown
the
versus
skate
Raw
ones.
has too. So
Skate 2.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Also, all the skaters, just skater
Skater
shit.
music.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it was. Like it was like punk rock, fucking music, and whatever else.
I really like Destiny's soundtrack. I like it because it's kind of like it's got a mix of Halo's soundtrack in there because it is Bungie who made the game, but I don't know, I just really like their soundtrack.
Star Wars.
Are there soundtracks actually in there? I haven't played that game in so long. I can't remember what the soundtrack.
I mean, yeah,
sound
but I
like.
mean, I don't know if
Fallen
it's like
Order?
actual, like soundtracks, but they're like little intro stuff.
Okay,
Things
gotcha.
like they're it's like the end game music.
and that's one of the cool things. Like even though you disregard the game, like 2K and shit, like some of the soundtracks they've
yeah.
had like produced by Jay-Z.
Yep.
and, Like
Oh, really?
After,
It's actual music. Like
After
it's like,
Astro World came out, they had
Yeah.
like a bunch of Travis Scott music on there and everything. They've used a bunch of different
Yep.
stuff.
I didn't know that.
Skyrim.
The soundtrack after you kick a chicken.
Yep.
It's epic.
And then Madden
And then
with
the
like
chicken
the White
arrests you?
Stripes and certain like rock bands, and they've had some pretty cool soundtracks too.
That's pretty
Need
cool.
for Speed.
Yeah, Need for Speed, Midnight
Grand
Club.
Theft Auto actually has like actual radio.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they do
It's,
have
it's,
radio.
it's just like off named radio, but
Yeah, of course.
but it's actual like soundtracks.
Just like the off-name cars. I mean,
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of cars and soundtracks, what's your favorite song to blast in the car? I know it'll change for everyone, like month to month, but like in general, what's a song that will always be a huge hit? You start blaring it in your own car.
What
I
slaps?
mean, I like bass,
Shit.
so like
You what?
I like bass.
Well, we know you love bass.
I agree with
We
that.
can
Me
hear
too.
Austin's car coming down
So
for like a mile
I
away.
shake places of business.
He goes Pop Smoke. He shakes.
What about
the
you,
room.
Nathaniel?
No,
Is there any
fuck
song that
no.
you just love
He
to
shakes
blare?
the room.
Decaf,
yeah,
like
literally
like,
any.
I was saying you shake the room.
like chopped and screw type
Chopped
shit.
and Screw.
That's the kind of music I listen to.
Yeah, literally any though, because my car can't play music.
It isn't that. Like, do you play it off like on your phone or anything? Like while you're driving?
Every now and again.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, for the most part, I focus on the road. I'm fucking boring.
I did jerry rig the radio on my car to work because it didn't want to, but I finally figured out a way where I can finally listen to it. And the speakers shake the whole time, so all I hear is like in the middle of every song. What about you, Wesley? I know you're okay, so you're not driving a car, but like you're in a bus or something with headphones in, like something you really love to listen to on travel.
I can't just name like one thing.
Life
But
is a
right
highway.
now, like today or something, like if you're going, so what's one song you're like, I want to listen to this song, just start blaring it.
Madiba Redeemed by Drake. I'm mainly a guy who goes off of like good vibe music.
Purple Rain, Future.
I was going Prince. Yeah, Future. I really don't listen to Future like that.
I listen to Future.
I listen to a little bit of Future.
I started the bass. DS2. Come on now.
Dirty Sprite 2.
Yeah.
Like a little, I can listen to some Future, but like
I've got my albums that I like. I like Evil.
I
like Purple Rain.
Yeah.
DS2.
Yeah.
Superfly.
Yeah.
And Hendrix. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I think it's
like
Hendrix.
if I go into mine, it's like mainly
But that's with every artist though.
Yeah.
You've got like your. Nobody
of
likes
course.
every single album that's
No.
released, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no.
nobody can ever tell me they love
even the
every
most-
song from
even
any
the
artist.
most nostalgic artist ever, like Michael Jackson. There's some album that you're like, I'm just not a huge fan of that album. But I've got songs I like on it, but as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like I
I
love.
can understand
MJ.
that.
Fuck,
But
I love the Beatles, but I'm not a fan of every single album.
Yeah, that's just
You know what I'm saying? Like there's.
But like Drake, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Usher, like rock wise, like Red Hot Chili Peppers a little bit.
No, honestly, I can probably say that I don't know if there's a Drake album that I'm not really a fan of.
Yeah, I can say
Honestly,
like,
I
yes,
bet there's
can.
one.
Yes,
I bet there's
can.
one.
Take
I
Care.
haven't
think it
really-
was Take Care.
but honestly, in my opinion, with Drake, after If You're Reading This Is Too Late, that's when his sound kind of went down a little bit.
He was.
He
kinda
went
down and
more
out for about-
pop focused
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that. Bro, it's like-
He went down and out for a few years.
yeah, it's like Drake, his first few albums, yeah, he had a little bit of pop sound in there, but it's like
Yeah,
after
yeah.
If You're Reading This Is Too Late, he went from one of the top MCs in the game, ghostwriter or not, to being more pop than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But you know, Nathaniel, do you have a favorite artist then?
I've been listening to a lot of 3 Days Grace recently.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say Three Doors Down.
no, I like I like a lot of just music.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like their screaming guitars and drums,
Yeah, you
but
can't go wrong
not
with
quite
I
like
love-
death metal though.
I love a good, I love
them.
a good
Some
guitar
death
riff.
metal.
No, I'm not a fan
Austin's
of
face
like
was just like, yeah, okay, let's not go there.
Not a fan of like death metal or screamo.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. I just don't like that. I don't mind some songs that have some type of screaming in it, but I can't listen
What
to a
about
full
Russ?
song of it. Can't do it.
I haven't really got deep into him.
Russ, he's all right.
He got some good like
He's got
that
some
newest
bangers.
song, Best on Earth, I think it's called.
Austin's like, let me fact check
I
this.
got this. Yeah.
Maybe.
The one that Like the Way She Were.
Yeah.
That song, yeah. That's like the only Russ song I really know. I haven't really got deep into him.
Ride Slow Straight.
I might check him out. I mean, he's gotten up there. He's talented.
Nav.
I haven't really gotten into him.
Nav's more of like the.
I know that like he's one of the guys under like the Weeknd's collective and shit, but like
Kinda, yeah.
I really haven't gotten deep into him.
What's the most annoying question somebody can ask you?
Shit.
What's something you just get so sick of people hearing?
So what's good?
No.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean, that both applies to when someone's talking to me,
Yeah.
or let's say at work, at the menu, someone spends 8
good, bro?
minutes looking at the menu, then they just walk up. So what food's good?
I swear.
So what kind of food do you have? Like the dumbest phone call I've ever gotten at work was someone called. I picked up the phone. I was like, Noodles and Company, X, Y, and Z, just going through the little routine. They're like, so what kind of food do you have on your menu? I said, are you fucking serious?
It's like,
called
hello,
me.
the title, the company name, thank you.
We're a stone pizza oven, ma'am.
Oh my god, it's
You do man in there like that. Well, all right.
That is the most
I
irritating
can't
question
think
I've
of
ever
one.
been asked.
So, my favorite is when we're going to do like an air conditioner. Mm-hmm. Like there's nothing else. Like we have a coil, obviously, but is that the air conditioner? Yeah,
this is what
Okay.
you wanted.
that thing's huge. Like I mean, they're newer. Like they're a little bit bigger, more efficient. Whatever. They go back inside. His wife comes out. Is that the air conditioner? Yes, ma'am. That thing's huge. Yes, ma'am. I got customers that tell me that every day.
All right, I think.
And then, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
the husband literally. All right, this literally happened over the weekend, or on Friday. I'm sorry. The husband comes back out 10, 15 minutes later. Is that the air conditioner?
Again?
Yeah, I'm like, bro. I look over at my dude. I'm like, is this really happening? He's like, yeah, bro. This is what I've been going through. He's like, I've literally had to tell him.
I had to think about
my name every 5 minutes. He's like, what's your name, son? It's like, my name's so and so. I'm not using names here.
Yeah.
I got mine.
But like every 5 minutes they ask.
It's his wife. His wife comes back out. Maybe 5 minutes later. Is that the air conditioner? I'm like, oh my god! Like this happened a good
That
3-4
sounds
times.
brutal.
That happened 3-4 times. Before I'm like, look, bro, like.
I know you were just like, ugh.
Don't ask me again.
I'm like, damn.
What would they do if you said no? Like, no, this is actually the furnace.
Like, we ain't getting that replaced today. Oh, really?
This is your oven's heating unit?
Yeah.
I took it straight out of your working oven.
I felt like telling him the coil that goes on top, like you have the coil that attaches to your furnace and shit, so it can regulate both, your heat and your AC. I felt like telling him the coil was like a new toaster or something. like every new install comes with a brand new toaster.
Right.
And it's like this huge fucking like box that says serpentine on it. It's like, what the fuck? Well, I didn't know toasters came that big. Yeah, no, it's for it's industrial.
Oh, okay.
It's
And
so
then
you can make 7 loaves at a time.
And then that's free of charge, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is that an air conditioner?
Yeah, I dealt with that like 3-4 times.
All right, well, I feel like with that being said, we should probably take a step back and say non-work related questions.
I mean, Wesley had one. What's the dumbest or most annoying question you have?
When somebody, like, whether you talk to them every day or every once in a while, or you haven't talked to them in a minute and they just pop up out of nowhere, especially since they see you're doing good.
Let me get $20, bro.
Exactly, asking me for money.
Yeah.
That, bro, like, I don't care, bro. Like, honestly, my main thing about it, especially if it's people who, like, weren't really around or there or anything else, and, like, they just pop up out of nowhere.
Hey, can
like,
I have $20?
No. Like, I had a homie, even though I deleted the messages, so, like I said, I'm not bashing anybody, but it does get fucking annoying.
Just don't use names.
Yeah.
Like, I have a homie that I went to youth build with.
Sure.
He got deported back to Somalia. He wrote me today and was like, he's stranded and everything else. It was like, bro, I was wondering, could you help me out? And I'm like, bro,
what?
I haven't talked to you in how long?
Yeah.
And because you got deported and you need help, you want to ask me for money?
Did he ask you if that was an air conditioner?
I ain't ashamed, bro.
Hey, Nathaniel, what kind of food you have at work?
What kind of... All right, cool.
He said, all right, cool. No, but like, seriously, whether it's...
I was trying to figure out why I kept hearing the Xbox, and it's literally linked to the computer evidently.
Oh, shit.
So it keeps popping up. That's funny.
We're asking all the right questions. We're unlocking all those achievements.
We're
Achievement unlocked. Break the ice.
Yeah, right.
But no, seriously.
So I told Devin we needed to write this question down.
Okay.
So, and I'm using it right now because I came up with the question. So,
Yeah.
Do it.
So, all right.
Redacted.
Oh my god. All right.
Past
We
a
don't
month,
need
like
to talk about that.
past week.
Redacted.
That was good.
That was...
That's
It
fucking
was
awesome.
spot on.
Does any of you guys know who that is?
No.
Hold on, how do it again?
Redacted.
Who is it?
John Metz?
Nope.
Oh, that sounds like.
Nathaniel might know. Actually, why
Is
the
it
hell
Greg?
don't you know, Austin? You should know who that is too.
Redacted.
It sounds like John.
It's not John. I swear to God.
It sounds like John Metz, ladies and gentlemen.
And once I tell you who it is, you're all gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
No. I just need time to think.
Let him process it.
I'm going through the phone book in my head.
We got that on like not camera, but on microphone. We were like, "We're keeping that. That's going on the mixer. It's great." I've just been trying to find a good place to put it. That was a decent pot. I like it.
Is that Porter?
There you go,
Yeah.
it's Porter.
That
you know,
was gonna be-
often
I
he
was like-
says that.
I was like, that's literally like.
I say that so,
I was like, but that
especially
can't be.
recently.
He says that way more.
I was like, that can't be because I didn't know if that was already like a
Yeah.
a button or not.
no.
Like,
Especially
I thought it would've been
recently.
a button the whole time.
Especially recently, I say that so often.
Yeah.
It's
I'm-
just
It's a fun word.
I'm not around them, so I don't.
We got to get yours still on here. It's gonna be great. should say it. We just cut that.
No,
Why?
because there's a moment for it, and this is not it.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
All right. Did we ever? No, you said you wouldn't. All right, next question.
Okay.
What's your worst fear of dying?
Like dying of this or
Yes, dying due to, or like burning alive, or
any kind of suffocation.
okay.
Not being able to breathe.
being, like buried alive or some shit.
Very alive, or even like if I was set on fire and like it got into my lungs and immediately I couldn't breathe. Drowning,
no,
anything I could not breathe, I couldn't do it.
Drowning, you don't. I mean,
obviously you can't. Not do
like
it.
drowning doesn't really take a whole long time because you just pass out, right? Lack of oxygen.
Plus,
You
But I don't
feel
want to
anything.
know that I'm not going to be able to breathe.
No,
Plus-
but lack of oxygen means like, okay, well, at one point you just stop, right?
Yeah.
So then you're just like, okay, well, you don't remember, and you just die.
Yeah,
Burning alive
true.
doesn't really take that long either.
If you're
Because
caught on fire, you know you're going to die from fire. The best thing you can do, literally inhale the flames.
Paralyzation, you're
'Cause it will
gonna
it'll kill
paralyze
you
from the
faster.
pain. Being buried alive, you have to starve.
Mm-hmm.
Also have to deal with like
You probably
no oxygen, and then
are you buried alive in a box
then
or
you've
just
got a
in the
box
ground?
like a casket.
Okay.
Like or I mean in the ground you'd have all that pressure too on you.
Well, if you're buried alive in this dirt, you'd probably start inhaling dirt
That's what
trying
I'm
to breathe.
saying. Like yeah, like you suffocation, hyperventilation.
I couldn't do it.
That's probably the way that I would not want to go out, because any other way, like your pain receptors would literally black you out and you would stop.
yes and no though, because not that I've experienced it myself, but I've
You
heard
died?
like I had 1,001 times the groundhog.
No,
Day, this
but
bitch.
like if you get eaten by like a dog or something, like eventually
So what
you're
the
done.
fuck?
You're no, but like just as a example, like you're gonna not feel the pain after a while, and you're just gonna black out.
But I've heard it's also extremely similar for things like drowning or like being buried alive and suffocating. Is basically as soon as like your mind comes to terms with it, you just like, oh, cool. I'm just gonna go now. It's
Well,
gonna
yeah.
fade away.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but I still wouldn't want to go that way. What's the way you don't?
I would much rather not have to deal with being buried alive, like in like a casket. Maybe like in the gravel and shit, fine, because you're not going to be able to breathe. You get all that pressure on you.
What's the way you do want to die then?
Being like shot in the head,
Just completely
like something very quick.
Okay. Would you want to see it coming?
Like,
At
I mean,
all?
like if I'm in the hospital and it's my time to go, like.
Instead of giving him some kind of chemical that'll put him to sleep, he's like, no, fuck it. Pull the gun.
I want to steak dinner.
but like I would much rather go out with something really quick.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, a bullet travels real fast.
I
Right? Like treat me like Old Yeller, put me in the back of the yard and just pop around in the back of my head.
want to be
No, I'm just
shot
kidding.
out of an air.
I mean, I would much rather. I
What
would,
the fuck?
I would.
You heard me.
I
the
would,
fuck?
I would much rather die in my sleep. Because you're tired. You go to
Yeah,
bed,
that's, I
you never
mean,
wake
I
up.
feel like that's everyone's dream is like, you just want to die in your sleep. You don't want to know what's coming. You just don't want to wake up.
Right.
don't-
So I would much
I'm-
rather die in my sleep or like be a medicated death. Like I just get put in a coma.
Yeah.
I know.
Right. So and they pull the plug.
I'm honestly not too scared.
I'm not
of
scared. No.
dying.
Yeah. Like if whatever way I go. I guess. Like I'd much rather.
It's not like you won't have a say in the matter. Whatever happens.
Exactly.
I mean, you can have a say in the matter,
Like
but don't.
Like if we have a war with aliens,
Oh, what?
well, we ain't winning.
Yeah.
Sorry. It don't matter what kind of
if they
aliens
have the
are, they got
technology
way
to
better
get
technology.
here and declare war, we're gonna lose.
Right. Exactly. Like if
That's
we
what I
can't
wanna-
detect it, they're way ahead of us.
In
Yeah.
all those movies, in all the alien movies, humans win over this alien race coming to Earth.
That's
just unrealistic.
Yeah,
it is
like Independence Day,
unrealistic.
bro. Nah, fam.
Because like
That
Nathaniel
big
said,
old
if they can
cannon.
get here, they're gonna fuck us up.
Yeah.
We're done for.
There ain't no
Yeah.
Avengers coming to help us, buddy.
No, fuck no.
Nope. If New York goes down, the world's done.
If Avengers were a thing, they would have been shown in 2020. I'm just saying. They would have already been here.
The CIA confirmed all life as a simulation.
Oh, okay. CIA confirm
cool.
that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I'm liking the simulation they're giving me. Not really. I'm pretty broke.
That's when you gotta be like, hey guys, can you simulate? Just,
Yeah, right.
Just put some money in there while I'm sleeping. I won't even know. It's
Just give me
fine.
about
Neo this bitch out.
just give me 10 bands. That's all I need.
Oh, fuck that. Another thing, I never
No,
understood
no,
that with
never
the Matrix.
ask for too much. Never ask for too much.
Shit.
never asked
I'm
for
asking for the whole thing.
No, never ask for too much, because if it happens and you're like, shit, it's a possibility, then you're like, maybe 20 bands, and then like maybe 100.
Now let me give y'all 20 million.
Give me 350 racks, boy.
Oh my god.
Give me 20 million.
That's asking for a little bit much.
350,000.
How about you, Wesley?
20 million.
What's a way that you do not want to go out?
Shit. Plane crash.
Plane crash.
Ooh, yeah,
But that's pretty quick though.
I know that
and
drop
pretty
has to be
cool.
for a while. And
But
pretty
still,
cool. That's not
that's
cool.
like-
I mean, it's not cool, but out of all the
Wesley
ways,
brought
like,
up being buried alive or something, having to deal with like no water, no food, suffocation.
Dude.
You know,
That does sound horrible.
yeah, like you.
Like
You're-
you just
you're
have
afraid
to
of small
lay there and
spaces.
take it, bro. It's
Yeah,
like-
you're afraid of small spaces.
What you want to try to do is just try to stay asleep so you can just suffocate in your sleep.
I mean,
if you're buried alive.
I mean, if your
Well, you're still
adrenaline's
gonna
pumping,
feel
you're
it,
not
too. You
sleeping.
gotta- Yeah, if
Well,
you
you have to get
You can
very
keep your eyes
calm.
closed,
if
but
you
you're
gotta
not
deal with
sleeping.
all that hunger and the thirst, and you're
I don't think
doing-
hunger would be the biggest issue in that.
I mean, you're gonna
You're
go
gonna-
stir crazy for a
You're
little while.
gonna
and not
run out
being
of
able
air
to
before
move.
you get hungry.
But think about your body not being able to move.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
Like
move.
like your joints are gonna be like pressured. You're gonna want to like fucking move, and you can only move sideways. Like you
Yeah,
can't-
you'll be numb.
can't-
Or like,
yeah, it's gonna suck. I feel that on long car rides already. Like, think of that
Okay, I have a question
forever
then.
until you die.
All right, would you rather be buried alive, like in dirt and stuff, you know where you're at, or put into some capsule with a window and plunged into the water, plunged into the ocean, and so you're watching yourself die and know that you're surrounded by water?
I'd
Which is
definitely rather be plunged into the ocean because after you get deep enough, if there's a window on that bitch, it's gonna crack and you're just gonna go. You're not gonna have to worry about suffering.
I guess maybe, but you know how deep submarines can go, and they got windows
All right.
or glass on them somewhere.
How?
Yeah, I
No,
guess
they don't have
how
glass. I
deep
can
is
tell
the
you that right
water?
now that they do not have glass.
she said the ocean, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, you
some
said-
part of the ocean.
You
How
can
far-
fall
how
into
far
the
down are we
deepest
talking
fucking
here?
part.
Like the bottom,
Well, something like that. All
Like-
right,
like
say
the
you're
very-
not deep enough to like if
the
there's a
very
glass
bottom.
window.
Please
All right,
shut me to
if
the
they-
very bottom
Yeah,
of the
'cause
ocean.
you're
You
gonna-
know that there's
you're
a
gonna
window. Essentially, you're
collapse.
getting the. You know you're in water.
That's
the
fine.
capsule's not going to collapse. You're going to suffocate there, or it'd be better to not see anything.
I mean,
Which
you're
one
not
do you
going to
think's
see
better?
anything at the bottom of the ocean anyways.
You'll
so-
see water or a fish swim by.
No,
maybe.
you won't.
Not after you get deep enough.
Yeah, if you get
Sorry.
deep enough.
It's
Say
literally.
you're not deep enough so they're still like.
Shit, a whale or a fucking shark might just fly by and fucking eat you while you're
swallow you.
falling.
That would
Right.
be
Just while you're falling,
Hey.
it just meow.
Can't touch you though.
Shit, you think?
But
I mean-
that's an anxiety reliever. So yeah, I pick that. I get to see a whole nother world.
Maybe you can see your family. Maybe you'll
yeah,
see the
right.
sharks.
That's it. Yeah, but that's why I had this little
Brother,
shark here.
It's been too long.
No, but yeah, I'd
I'd take
rather
the
choose
ocean.
that, yeah, because
Rather
you
do
can see
that?
it's a whole
He'd
nother
be
world
mid
down
stride on some Buddha shit talking about when I go.
Right.
I'm coming back with you.
What if I see some undocumented shit before I die? Like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Die.
Die. Just casual the way. Die.
I found Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's a fucking fish. Holy shit. Dead. The Grim Reaper got
You'll
me.
never know.
You're gonna be going down in the ocean. It's gonna be the last little bit of like actual light and blue you see. Something big is gonna swim by, and you're just gonna be thinking to yourself. And that's when I knew it was the goddamn Loch Ness monster again.
Motherfuckers, a megalodon.
Like I said, he'd have the moment where he's just like, he's looking at the shark swim around him. Just know, once I go, I'm coming back as one of you.
I'm home.
Comes back submerged in the water as a fucking shark, and he's like, holy shit! it
Reincarnates
fucking
as a
worked."
shark, breaks in and eats your old corpse.
The simulation is real.
He's like, bitch, I'm out of here.
It's like, I'm definitely not ashamed now, bitches.
He's gonna look at the fucking dolphins. You think you bitches can jump out of water and make it look cool? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, right? Like,
Also be the first flying
they called me a
shark.
land shark in my past life. Now I'm about to make it a fucking thing, bitch.
Right.
Like, suck my dorsal fin, fuck nut. Get out of here.
How about you? Which
Me?
would you? Yeah, which would you rather?
Out of those two?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather be buried alive. I don't want to know that I'm in water. I don't like that idea.
Really?
I'm scared. I'm scared of deep water.
I don't want to know either way. That's why I
So-
couldn't really.
I'm scared of deep water. So it would freak me the fuck out. Plus, also, you have to think this. You're falling in the ocean. Your body's going to become, like, almost weightless at some point. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like you're going to have an entire body feel from it. At least I'm, like, down on the ground, like, in the ground. I know.
I feel like the deeper your body goes, like especially mine, my shit would probably cave straight the fuck in.
So, if you die,
Lungs
what
collapse and everything.
so if you had the choice of being reincarnated as whatever you wanted to be,
What would it be?
What would it be?
That's a good question. A sea turtle.
A sea turtle.
All right.
I'm gonna go find all those fucking
immune.
straws and prove to people that they're not that bad.
That's gonna be the first sea turtle to die. I was gonna say you get immunity to jellyfish, but that's
And you
fine.
get that,
You're
and you
one of
can
those-
live for a couple
and,
hundred years.
yeah.
You're one of those
Yeah,
sea turtles
you're
that doesn't
pretty
make
much-
it off the beach.
You're pretty,
I get picked off.
you're pretty much like fucking inhuman. So
That's
you are
tough.
human,
I'd have
you
to
know.
be an animal that lives for like a long period of time.
I wouldn't even care about that. Plus, being
I
a
would.
turtle, everyone loves a turtle. No one can look at a turtle and be like, "You're just a piece of shit."
That's not true. I mean, I
what
like turtles myself.
See, I was gonna say they know.
I love turtles. Don't get me wrong, but there are people that
Right.
they just hate animals. Like I mean,
All right,
come
that's
on now.
fair. I'm not talking about those people. What about you,
they're-
Austin? What are
they're-
you getting reincarnated into?
Fucking.
Other than a shark, no sharks.
It wasn't even gonna be a shark because I knew that was gonna be a thing. It'd be a fucking
There was a
jaguar.
loophole.
Jaguar.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Strongest bite force in the almost like I'm pretty sure it's like on the planet like
I'm gonna double check
a
that.
jaguar.
A cheetah would be pretty cool for me.
It's whatever big cat's like the strongest bite force.
Just
I'm
so I
pretty
could
sure it's
run
right.
so fucking
Like
fast.
a puma
and just be
cat,
an ass
maybe. I
about
don't
it.
know. I'm pretty sure it's a jaguar though.
The most powerful bite recorded from a living animal belongs to the saltwater crocodile,
Wow.
according to the
Well,
2012
I'm
study
talking
of
about
Yeah,
fucking,
cats.
Gregory
I'm
Eckerson,
talking about
Florida
cats
State
here.
University.
Come on now, I'm talking about cats.
If you're going for cats, Alright.
Because what big dog is out there? Come on,
Right.
Yeah.
big
Wolf?
dog. There's a couple different types. There's actually
A
some.
wolf.
Yeah.
What's it called?
There's
There's another type of dog.
African wild
Okay, you are
dogs.
right. As
Yeah.
far as cats go, jaguars do have the strongest bite.
Yeah, that's I'm
It's
trying to be
twice as strong as a lion.
top predator in the forest. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm cool with that. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, son.
You say that. What about you, Nathaniel?
Pretty much immune to everything. Like yeah, I'm cool. It's cool with me.
I would
Yeah, go ahead and bite me, son. I'm like a.
I would
fucking honey
definitely
badger.
either want to
Honey badger
be.
don't give a fuck.
W-
Jaggy don't
do
give
we
a
like
fuck.
know, or is it just you get to choose?
You get to choose.
Okay.
Say your
Well-
energy floating around, you get to pick the animal and be like, "That's it."
Okay.
That's the one.
Because yeah, I would
Like,
either.
oh yeah.
I would either
I
want
choose
to.
you, bitch.
I would either want to give myself a second
Unlock.
chance as a human.
No.
But if that's not an option,
No,
then
yeah, no.
definitely a sea animal because Earth is boring.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
done
but
lands
you,
long
but
enough.
you have to be.
Dirt is boring.
But you gotta be. I don't know. It's a whole different world down there. It's straight fucking.
Plus, if I become a
savagery.
turtle, people are trying to save the turtles. People are gonna be trying to save me my
Bruh,
whole life.
bro, the
Jaguars,
ocean-
you are vulnerable to humans as a jaguar.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll fuck up. I'm going out fucking them up. And in the ocean, you can't do shit, bro. If you're getting tagged in by a fishing line or some shit, come on.
Yeah.
What you gonna do against that? You can't fight them. The ocean life is savage.
Yeah.
It's straight killing. Like I admire the ocean life, but I'm not trying to live that shit. Hell no.
I'm a fucking blue
And,
whale.
and if
gonna be a blue whale?
if I'm trying to be
animal in
reincarnated
the
or
world.
something, it's gonna be on land.
Is
'cause
it?
At least I have a running
yeah,
chance.
it's the largest recorded that we know of.
Yeah.
Wow.
As
If
of
there's
right now.
I knew
something
they were
bigger,
pretty
we don't
fucking
want to see
huge.
it.
What, blue whale?
Yeah. If there's something bigger, we don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
no, the
true.
fuck we don't. That is not.
About
Because I
you,
know
Wesley?
whales are fucking huge.
Actually, I think it's like the nursery whale or something. It's a massive one.
Shit, that's a good fucking question.
I don't really know which one it is. It's like
Like I
a-
said, maybe like something like a cheetah. Something. I
Fat.
don't really.
Yeah. You going for that
poachers.
speed?
Poachers will
Yeah, for
fuck
the
you
speed.
up.
Yeah.
They can fucking catch me.
The bullets can. All they
might
got to
be
do is
faster.
follow you, baby.
The
They can
largest
catch
animal
you
in the
too,
world is a blue
fucker.
whale, in fact.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 38 times the size of a human, if not more?
I'll fuck them up.
Yeah.
That's his go-to.
Hang on,
Yeah.
real quick.
I'll go
hang
shoot
on,
all
hang on.
three
Let me
humans in a row.
let me
Long
ask this.
pause, but I'm gonna fuck him up.
What do you guys think the largest weight is recorded for a blue whale?
250 tons.
Yeah, I was gonna say right up there.
I think it's 350 kilograms.
The largest of all.
Kilograms. That's fucking
Reaching the weight of about
tons. You talking about tons.
198 U.S. tons.
What did I say?
Ooh.
250.
Yeah.
Damn, I was what 52 off. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
What do
close.
you think the second biggest animal in the world is?
Second biggest?
Yep. I got a list
It's-
of 10.
I don't think it's in the water.
If it's
yeah, I think it'd
not,
have
I
to be
mean,
in the
yeah,
water.
it
Oh,
is
let's
in
see.
the
I'll give you a
water.
hint. It's in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say it's in the water.
How about a how big is a saltwater crocodile?
It's not a crocodile. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, I'm curious how big those things are though. But let's see, second biggest, it is in the water.
It's gotta
That's
be, it's gotta
that's
be a
alive
whale.
now.
It's got it's gotta be a whale.
Uh,
So some form of a whale.
humpbacks.
No, I wouldn't think so.
They're still pretty big though.
Because like
A male
nurse-
saltwater crocodile can be between 14 and 17 foot long. Shit,
not
that's
bad.
big.
That's really big.
but yeah, that's what she said.
But
But,
no.
that's not bad.
Second largest animal in the world. Any guesses?
So it's like a nursery whale or some shit, like coral whale or.
I have nothing.
The colossal squid.
Oh yeah. I forgot their tentacles get fucking huge.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they're fucking massive.
Yeah.
But they don't really have a lot of body size.
No, yeah, but
It's
all
more
length.
just length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
I was thinking of all like.
On this
in
kid, I
total.
don't think y'all would be able to get number 3. Number 3 is a land animal, but I don't think y'all would be able to get it.
let's see. Number 3.
Biggest? Like, are we talking weight?
It says the top 10 biggest animals.
It's all right. So
So
go by what it is. Like in. The
I would
cat-
think this would be weight, not length, but I could be
Weight?
wrong.
Okay.
how about
A fan.
what is it? A
What?
Elephant.
Yes, but which one?
wait, and you said an elephant?
Yes, but which?
God bless. I don't know which. I don't know elephants by category.
An African elephant is the. I guess I don't know if it's heaviest or longest.
I was gonna say, how about
that-
the,
that's, that's
how about-
definitely weight. That's definitely weight.
Yeah. Plus a
Yeah.
How about a articulated python?
Those things probably get big.
Those bitches can get big.
Length. Yeah, length.
Yeah, those bitches can get long.
Yeah. And then that's weight too.
Yeah, they're
So once they get to
yeah,
like
they're
8
all
foot in
muscle.
diameter.
They're all muscle.
I believe it.
It's like when they're like 100.
Count me out of this one because my
Yeah,
guess is.
I'm thinking that all
what
this
is-
is based on weight.
Yeah, what's
It's
the
all weight.
what's the longest articulated python? I want to say it's like
know.
24 feet.
Articulated.
Yeah. I want to say that's the one I'm thinking of anyways.
They call it Medusa. Let's see.
Wow.
Kept in captivity in 2011, reported measures in 25.2 feet.
I was close. I said 24.
And it weighs 350 pounds. Fucking hell, this thing is massive looking at these photos.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, you don't want to meet that bitch.
No, that's where you get the movies Anaconda from.
Yeah.
It's from that shit.
Why are there?
Why are there so many big animals?
Yeah, why are we so small in comparison
really
to everything
are.
else on Earth?
That's why we had to develop our brain better. Otherwise, we would be fucked.
Animals are catching up to us.
There are some. They're catching up in weight and size-wise.
No, I mean they're starting to catch up in smarts.
What is something many
Smarts.
people do not know?
If they
about
catch
you?
all the way up, we're fucked.
About what?
What is something that many people do not know about you?
About me? About any of us?
About any of us?
There's not
That's-
much with me, honestly. I'm an open book.
What's something that like I don't know when someone looks at you that they may not know.
Oh, if we're
Right?
going that,
like
most people don't
so-
know
so-
that I'm a
something
nice
that's,
person.
No, something that's like
100%.
something that's like kind of weird, like something that's just kind of like what? Wait, what that's something about you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people get shocked I have 2 kids. They're like legitimately shocked.
Some people get shocked. I even have one.
All right, well, I mean that's
But something
no,
else.
that's kind of like
Everybody-
societal, like right,
Mm-hmm.
like. You're supposed to have kids. You're supposed to, do this. You're supposed to do that. So what's something
another
else?
thing
like
that a lot of people get
what's-
shocked about, I don't like or watch sports. People are shocked by that.
because
I don't
America's all
enjoy
about
it.
sports.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand. What about?
About
Oh
you?
yeah, you like beer, so okay.
Yeah, I like
Wesley,
beer. What about
what
you,
about
Austin?
you?
What's something about
Shit.
you? Nathaniel?
Everybody is shocked that I'm not completely stupid.
Yeah,
I'd rather work for my money
people are shocked about that?
because I mean they'd be like, well, if you had the way to sit at home and make money, would you do it? No.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Like why not? Because I get bored. Like I'm not just trying to work in my own house. Then I don't want to be at home.
Yeah.
I like to go out and bust my ass, sweat.
Yeah.
Way more than I've ever sweat in my life. Come home or freeze outside all day. Go home, enjoy my spot, enjoy my whole family ordeal, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Your own- your American-
enjoy my space. Because if I'm
Yeah.
working at home making shit tons of money, now I'm going out. I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing good things. I'm going
Yeah,
out
because
clubbing.
you
I'm
get too
going out
bored
getting
from
in
being
trouble.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm. Well,
You get too bored being at home, so you're like, I gotta go do something. I
Right.
gotta go just
Yep.
be out.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Wesley? What's something you were surprised? Other than having a kid?
Some people had guessed it, but not everybody. But like, actually, my music ability.
I was literally just about to. if you didn't
Like a
say
lot
that
of people
next, I was
wouldn't
gonna
think
say that.
like I'm the type of person who could even do music at all.
They just need to get you blackout drunk. Because
I don't do that anymore. So.
It's not as often he does that anymore. No.
But I'm a better
At one point,
songwriter
that's
now,
what you
so I
started
could
doing.
surprise you with some shit. Like
No,
if we're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
writing.
but that's what you started doing at one
Yeah, I
point.
know.
When you were blackout, you said,
I did quite a few times.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious. I got a kick out of it.
I don't do that anymore though. So I mean,
Hey, that's good. Proud of you.
Oh my God.
Nate, what about you?
Yeah, no, I'd still have to actually stand beside what I said because not a lot of people think I actually put some work into things that I research. Not a lot of people think that I. A lot
Know
of people.
things?
Yeah, a lot of people think that I just kind of just spit off the dome like anything that's on my head, but no, I actually do a lot of hard work and research into most things that I try and say or do. And a lot of people are surprised by that because apparently I just seem like one of those cocky guys who just talks out his ass.
That's just because
to
you
say-
talk a lot.
Yeah,
That's just
not
why.
to say that I don't just like boost myself up a lot, but I do actually research,
What's something that you've always
Yes.
wanted to learn how to do?
properly play instruments.
Which
I can
one?
agree with that.
Like which one that made you want
Piano.
like pulls you there? The piano.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the just. I
Well,
like
that, and
this.
if you learn that, you can pretty much learn anything else because it's the hardest instrument to learn.
Yeah, I like.
So-
The piano is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because there's so many keys. You got the foot
Yeah.
pedals too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you can tune it different to get different sounds.
Yeah, my top
That's
three.
nuts.
My top three is piano, harp, and drums.
Okay. What about you, Wesley?
I don't know. I kind of like the backbone of
Yeah.
instruments.
Cool.
I can agree with what he said. But you said something I really want to learn.
Learn how to do in your lifetime. Like what's something that you're like, man, I'd actually really like to do that if I ever got the time to, like even like maybe like in retirement or just whenever you get the free time. Like I don't know.
That's a good question.
Or maybe for like a month, like where Justice is off at like camp or something. You're like, man, I can't see my daughter for a little while anyways. Like I'm gonna go learn how to do this, right?
Just learn how to cook.
Cook. Okay.
Because I'm not really a cooking person, so like just learn to cook a bunch of stuff.
So here's
Best resource for that, YouTube.
Either
It's
that-
Yeah, I know.
amazing. There's
Either
I plan
that-
on using that soon.
either that or you can do like whenever you like get a little bit more money and you got some money to spend, do like HelloFresh meals. They literally they
Don't do
literally-
that. Those are overpriced as fuck.
I know,
Don't
well-
do it. Don't do it.
Don't like get the meals, but like get the recipes. Like people like start asking me, hey bro, you use this? And then if they do, like, hey, send me a picture of that recipe.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get the recipe and you get the directions on
And
how
I
to
can
do
learn
it.
a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you can probably Google all those though.
Right, yeah.
'Cause it's free at that point.
That's generally what I do. Like this salmon, I found it on Google. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I can make that.
Yeah, and learning how to
You know
cook
what I'm
from
saying?
one of my aunts, like my favorite aunt that I stayed with for the longest, like growing up, because she is an amazing cook. And that's in both sides of it, like cooking and baking. When I say that woman can make practically anything from scratch, amazing.
and
Lit-
what I like to do with like roast, I'll get things that I think smell good, and then I like throw this shit in there, just random ass shit. I just do it randomly, and then I'll document what I put in it. And if it's like the best shit that I've had in a while, then I'll be like, okay, cool, this stuff's great. And I'll put that in the book.
Yeah, like
So,
but with her though, like, dude, when like I said, I'm not lying when I say that.
What's your favorite thing she cooks for you?
There's a bunch of things. Like homemade pancakes, her macaroni and cheese, her blackberry cobbler, her red velvet cake.
I've never had a good red velvet cake. I just can't. I just don't like it.
I feel like it's just red chocolate.
it's that, but it doesn't quite taste like chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Her German
I'm
chocolate cake is really good
It's
too.
like a red dark chocolate.
Like
I think,
Chris-
or something, kind of like
Like Chris, he loved her German chocolate cake. She could make so much different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her desserts were like everything growing up.
So yours is to learn how to cook. What about you, Jessica?
Something I want to learn, or
Something that you desire to learn how to do before
I
you perish.
really want to learn how to speak Spanish, and I can do it.
It's
I
like
just
one of the
haven't.
easiest languages to learn.
But it's something I just haven't taken the time to do.
There's
It's something I really want to
free
do.
apps.
I know. I just it's one of those things
Yeah.
I need to get on board and actually do because I really want to learn Spanish.
And you can make
Going-
money. Just
I'm
by
gonna-
being a Spanish interpreter too.
Yeah, you
Do it on the
hell,
side.
Probably, yeah.
Dude, do it on the side for like events.
hell yeah.
Right, so it'll be like a
I want to
freelance.
For me-
learn to speak Spanish, and I want to learn to speak German.
That's a good
Those
one
are two
too.
ones I really want to learn.
I can agree with you on the Spanish part, but my second would be Italian.
I think if I was to learn
Arabic.
languages, I would want to learn
You'd be
German.
getting good money. through
German and
that.
Japanese.
Yeah, Arabic, yeah.
Japanese sounds hardcore as fuck.
Yeah, I like
They
Yeah,
always
that-
sound mad, and it's amazing.
I really want to learn Japanese because I like their.
They turn around and just- then it sounds
You
like
just
they yell
offended somebody in
everything
another
you fucking
language.
say.
How
I
about
want to
you,
learn how to
Austin?
cuss
Sorry
in
if
Russian.
I do offend
Me,
you.
probably to dive.
That'd be pretty cool.
I missed the VE in that. I just heard the DI. I was like, huh? You already know how to do that.
Yeah, probably to dive.
That's not how that works.
I mean,
Dude, when you say dive,
there's
just
a
like
couple
dive
things.
down low, or like cave diving and stuff.
No,
You talking about
like
like dive at the
scuba.
back of
Oh,
a
like
Scuba.
scuba,
Scuba
like
diving?
reef
like,
diving.
like deep diving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
seeing
I was
the
wondering if
whole
you were
world.
talking about like diving out the back of an airplane in the water.
Because most things are literally
that.
afraid of
There's some
you.
shit.
You got bright colors on. You're
Hey.
spitting bubbles out.
Some people want to learn
Like,
that shit, bro.
you look fucking weird as hell. Like they're not gonna want to come near you. Now if it's like a barracuda or something, fuck all that, bro. I'm out. No. Yeah.
Like, where'd Austin go? I think you saw that
what those
barracuda.
things can do, bro. Like swordfish.
barracuda?
Nope. Get me the fuck out of there because they got a long ass spear.
Hey, but what happens if a stingray comes near you?
Say hi to Steve Irwin for me.
Yeah.
He said
It's
so.
actually,
It's so
you know
bad.
what? On the reincarnation thing, I think we actually was talking about this.
Yeah, we
last
were
week.
talking about that.
Yeah,
You come back as a manta ray?
probably manta ray. Yeah,
Manta rays are
That'd be-
gorgeous.
yeah, they're dope. They're
So
dope as fuck.
beautiful.
They're dope.
I feel like they're one of the most graceful like water creatures. They just look so
they're-
pretty.
They're like the elephants on land. Like they're respected.
Yeah.
Like they're quiet. They don't really fucks with nobody. They feed off of like the shit in the water. Like,
Yeah.
they're cool as fuck.
You know the stuff in the water that everything.
Plankton and all that other shit.
Yeah, because I think
they
aren't
just-
they bottom feeders or something like
Well,
that?
they're
Oh, shit.
filter feeders. I think.
Filter feeders, something like that. I can look it up actually.
But they don't fucks with nothing. Like they chill.
Yep.
Silent as hell. You can't hear.
And they're shaped really fun.
What do you mean by that?
And they're shaped
Like-
really
Shit, they got
They
a
are
Pokemon
filter-
after them, bro. Like
Right.
Yeah, they are
strong
filter
ass
feeders.
Pokemon too. Shit, motherfucker, nasty.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It'd be scuba or. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. it'd probably just be scuba.
You could learn a language. What's another language you want to learn?
Arabic.
Yeah, he was
Arabic?
just talking about that.
That'd be really.
It's really hard, but at the same time, like if you can get it down, there's plenty of money.
Yeah.
That I mean, all the languages that are major, right? Like all the major continent languages.
I guess yeah, that would make sense.
Asian, like the Chinese, Japanese.
Like I said, I
Korean.
really want to learn how to cuss in Russian because that has to sound badass as
Yeah.
fuck.
So Russian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean,
Yeah.
Arabic, because that's another Asian
You also need to learn Spanish.
Spanish.
Again, massive language.
Yeah, which you like
Learning French would be good because they speak French in a lot of countries.
French because it's used in Africa.
Yeah.
And then
As I remember when we worked at, me and Devin worked at Steak and Shake, we
probably
had
German
a
because
dishwasher
they're
that
major-
spoke French very fluent. I was like, whoa.
Probably German
forgot.
because they're still a major power. They're just not like
Yeah. And I never
Like-
even
like
thought about it. And I was like, oh
they're-
shit, that is French,
Yeah, they're just not like destructive, world power anymore.
which is a good thing. Wesley, you are having issues with your
Wesley's gonna
headset
have
and mic.
to make himself pay for a new pair of headphones.
Got 40
Not gonna
bucks.
happen.
He smacked himself in the forehead.
First off, shut up. Second off,
The headphones are
break
fighting
your
back.
microphone and pay for it.
I'm so upset.
We're not going
Just
to be
like
talking
this.
about that now.
Yeah. I'm still not ashamed because I didn't do it.
Austin, are you ashamed?
No.
All right.
He has no
here's
shame.
here's the plan, guys. We have to come up with something that will make Austin feel ashamed. We got to think hard on this.
It'd be something that happens to my dog. Cause
Yeah, that's not shame. That's just either guilt or rage. I feel
Yeah, I'd
like.
say that'd be
That's
guilt.
gonna be guilt or rage.
Or sorrow.
I couldn't think of anything that would make Austin feel
I've
ashamed.
been guilty. I've just never been really like ashamed. Of
I know. We got to come up with something.
Um,
Just a way to fuck up your life. Finally make you feel what it feels like to feel
Just
ashamed.
casually, fuck it, fuck it.
It'd be so bad.
Just fuck his life up. Just ruin it.
Because anything that like I say to somebody, I feel like is some form or fashion, like the truth. So
Yeah, you just say what you think or say what's on your head.
Oh, it's getting raunchy over here.
Yeah.
some assholes talking shit, bro.
Christ.
If you
As
could
long as we
have,
don't-
if you could have any one item right now,
Like to buy, like something we can go buy.
Some possession,
Or something on
yeah,
you
like
they
a
have.
material item. If you could just grab that right now and that's yours, what's
grab
one
it or
item?
like have it, like just like.
He's asking, can he get
like,
a car?
No, but
Yes.
like, is there any like limit on what that one item would be?
You've got to be able to like carry it away, like a
Okay.
handheld item, like something you
damn
can
it.
All
pick
right,
up.
All right.
Like, let's say
One
you
item
were
right
able
now.
to walk into like Walmart, not Walmart, but just like
One.
larger scale, just something handheld. You just pick it up, walk out, it's yours.
One item. Just in Walmart. Okay.
Only Walmart.
Yep, specifically.
Only Walmart.
Great value.
It has to. Damn it.
One item.
He said great value. Son of a.
I'm trying to think.
Because I was going to find a loophole in it. Before he said Walmart, I was going to find a loophole.
One item in Walmart.
I guess something I would love to just go grab, not pay for it, and walk the fuck out. A KitchenAid stand mixer with all the extra accessories to it. I badly want one of those.
Like a
the
drink
full
mixer?
combo package.
No, like the kind of like that stand mixer
Okay,
right there,
okay,
but it's
full
the high
combo
quality
package.
one.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
got,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Versatile.
meat grinder
Me,
and all that.
probably the biggest, clearest TV they got.
Yeah, yes. I can agree
Either
with
that
yes.
or wait until the Xbox, the new one comes out, since it's gonna be like $600 fucking dollars.
Is it?
You know the
Yeah,
prices
it's-
used to be way worse than that though.
No,
when
no,
the newer
they used-
consoles came out.
$200-$300. Like that's literally it. Now it's like $600.
How much was the
You know,
Xbox
at one
One when it
point
came
there
out?
was-
Doubled up. No,
you know,
no,
at
no,
one
I
point
do.
shit was like $1,000 at one point.
But
You
that
remember
was
when
that was due to the inflation. Like when it
Yeah,
was stupid.
yeah.
Like inflation, it kind of dropped down a little bit.
Yeah,
again.
I can agree.
Like
I can
shit's a
agree.
little bit more livable now. You know,
Yeah,
milk is $1 for a gallon up at somewhere. Like maybe
bread's
not for, like,
$1 some places.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like things are a little more
picking up
affordable.
with you, yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right, so Wesley, what are you grabbing?
Shit.
yeah, it's probably the new Xbox and then shit, make a good come up on that.
Shit, I'll probably take like a.
Set of tires, brand new set of tires. for my
Just
truck.
grab all four
Cooper
tires.
AT3.
over your
I will
shoulder.
carry 400 pounds worth of tires, bro. I don't care.
Like
As long as
maybe
they're
a.
free. He's like, I'm grabbing them.
I will fucking squat that shit. Those
Just
shit
out of
is like-
everything in the store. Like I'll probably
Everything
go
in the
with
store.
Austin talked about. Like I'll go like 72-inch LED flat screen
projector or some
smart
shit
TV
with like
or
a
yeah projector something like
clear
that.
ass projector like a movie projector, right? From
Yeah,
the
dude,
movies.
that would be fire.
With the big old projector. Yeah,
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Gucci.
Or, shit.
Can I tell you with that question?
Or the ATM.
Let's just grab
Like hey,
I'm with you.
just-
That is
Hey.
the smart answer. Yes.
hey, I just want a dolly. Take that
Just
fucking
want a
ATM.
And you could get away with it just free. Just pop that thing open. You know, during the when they were having the riots and stuff, somebody broke in an ATM.
On the street.
Yeah,
It was
it's like
one
the
out of
only thing
out of
about
the
it-
Banks out of the
Yeah, and
on
some
the wall.
and some people
Shot out.
they
Took an
left
entire
the
ATM.
yes,
They-
but they left a lot of the money there. But at the same time, it's kind of like pointless taking an ATM because the bills are marked and they can run the serial numbers.
Yeah,
So
they
if
can
you
find
spend
it.
it, they can track you, find you, and be like, "Where the fuck did you get this from?"
Yeah,
There
right.
also is that
You're-
most ATMs have like a camera in it that's probably recorded off site or
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's got a battery.
It's
got a
either
battery
either
inside it.
way
they're gonna
you're
see the
fucked.
face of the
Either way
person
you're
that's in
fucked.
Back up, yeah, and
Shit.
it's probably like satellite fucking
Maybe depends on how.
like how a text message is sent. You know, it's all satellite. It goes up there first and it comes back down.
That's possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
or,
unit thing? What are you grabbing?
or it goes through lines or whatever the fuck it does, right? So it do the same thing. It probably
Yeah,
has
because
service.
Yeah, because like either way it goes, like if
I don't know much, except what I think.
like if you could get away with it, that's different.
Hold up. Say that again, Austin.
I don't know much, but what I think.
What does that even mean?
Right. I am riffraff.
He said I'm riffraff.
That.
No, yeah, but like if it makes sense to me, like I'm gonna say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I can agree with that. Sometimes I can agree. Yeah,
like
most
on a topic,
definitely.
like what I was just not the quotes I was just saying, but the if it's a topic that I'm like, I think that actually makes the best sense. Like, I'm like, okay, like water's not wet. I think water's not fucking wet, and anybody wants to argue with me about that, kiss my ass, because water in itself is not wet. So
Oh, the comments blow up now.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't know much, but for what he thinks.
I think I know a decent amount of things that I think. So
That
Okay,
needs to
so
be the
since-
quote of the episode.
Yeah. Water is not wet. Okay, so we will literally let that sit. So anybody in the comment section, feel free to oppose him.
Please, and state facts. We need some fact checking in that too.
Yeah, fact checking in
and
that sentence.
hashtag water is not wet.
yeah, water's not wet, motherfuckers. Fight me.
So we're just gonna.
Redacted.
And Nathaniel, what is the thing you would go grab? Stop pushing buttons.
I think I kind of like the trail Austin was on. Like if the if
Oh
the new
my god,
PS5,
can I take my answer back, please?
He's rubbing
if
the
the new
headphone like,
PS5 was out, I'd probably
It
grab
was
that.
like the PS5.
If not that, then I could always use a nice motorcycle averaging around 300 to 400 pounds.
Can you carry that?
I'll throw it on my back.
I would
If it's free, I'm
love,
throwing that shit on my back.
I would love to have their most expensive piece of shooting machinery.
Oh my god. What? Does
Honestly-
Walmart still carry those?
But like I said, before you
Actually,
Walmart
you know
still
what?
carries them.
Damn, I don't think they do.
before you
They took all those
said
out.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Shit.
before you made it about Walmart,
Dick's Sporting Goods.
the loophole I was gonna say the keys
The
Like
keys
a
to someone's
cat.
to a
car.
red Ferrari 488.
488 now, bro. Built Supra.
I mean, you can carry the keys. You just also got to pick up the entire car and walk away. You can't drive it.
Oh no.
You got
He
a
said,
dollar.
No.
That is ownership.
No.
Take the keys.
You get to get exactly loophole. You're welcome.
What?
So
What?
what's something else? What's something else?
I thought you were going somewhere with
Well,
that.
He doesn't
I
know
got it
anything
too,
but
and
what
then
he thinks.
And then I spaced out. I
Yeah.
lost it.
That's got it.
This
That's
is what happens.
Oh my god.
And that was a.
He just acted like he was.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Well,
Speaking
Devin
of
says the one thing he would grab is he would grab as many
Twilight.
diamonds as he could.
Oh yes,
That's smart as fuck.
That, yeah,
Hey,
but,
that's
but we're
intelligent.
talking
One
Walmart.
Hey, Walmart has diamonds.
one
Not
thing.
a lot.
That is one thing. It's because it's one thing that'll fit in your hand. But
Not
you get 'em out of
something
the
worth
bag.
So,
Lot.
all right, what's a
Pick up the
destination you
jewelry
would go
counter.
to if you had the money right now?
A destination.
Like, yeah. Like with the time that you have, like if you have to, like 2 weeks of PTO or a week of PTO, and that week or 2 weeks or you
How
know
about no
whatever.
PTO?
Japan.
But if you
Debatable.
have the availability to say, okay, I want this off, like
Can I go
like
two
you do.
places?
Like you don't really get PTO because you're not salary.
Nah, I
but
don't
you have
get
the
shit.
availability to say, hey, I really need these specific days off.
Can I-
those days?
Can I go
Like,
two places?
with like 2-3 days? Where would you go?
Japan.
Real quick,
for
just
12
two
hours
places.
and then bounce back.
Yeah,
Bro.
I would want to see their culture. I'd want to see just
Okay,
like
okay.
a very different
Because
world
you
than
can
what I'm
sleep
used
on the
to.
plane. All right, I'm digging that.
Yeah.
Can I go two places?
No,
I mean, how
Only
much
if there's a
time do you
layover
have?
on the plane.
How much time do you have?
Is there a layover on
How
the
much?
plane?
I thought you said 2 weeks.
No, like if like it depends on what you have at a job. Like
Oh.
Nathaniel probably only has like 2 or 3 days max.
What a PTO?
Yeah.
I don't have any PTO.
No. I
Um,
mean, of like days he can say, okay, I need this day to this day off. On top of his like regular off days, so maybe 5 days. You know what I'm saying? So,
Because I feel like that'd take too long. I would say Milan, Italy, but because it's the fashion capital of the world. But behind that, I would probably say the Maldives. Maldives. Yeah, Maldives. Like, because you could take a week vacation there. It's beautiful. It's surrounded by water. It's real, like a real island vibe. It's really nice.
I got you.
And like that's
figure out a
because I
destination
was
spot.
thinking possibly considering that if I have the money for it, because I get around my birthday is when I get my PTO around my year anniversary at my job, and I get a week,
Cool.
a paid week,
So I'm trying
and that'll
to
be
learn
coming right off of New Year's, so
trying to
I'd
learn
be
how
able
to
to slide right
dive.
into that.
Scuba dive. I'm trying to learn how to do that shit.
I just want to get on a jet ski.
So that one day I can go to like Fiji or
That's dope.
somewhere like that and dive in that clear water where it's
Caribbean.
like as clear as your shirt.
Oh yeah, like Bali and stuff like that.
that'd
Like,
be
yeah,
awesome. I'm trying to go out there and like see the actual reef, like the.
yeah.
Coral reefs.
So
I'm trying to
you,
go out to Japan and see the big reef.
hey, so you get the vibe where I'm going with the Maldives.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That clear
What
water.
about you,
That
Jessica?
yeah.
Me?
Where would you take your husband and the children
Yeah,
I don't know if
husband.
I'd take the children.
That's what I was about to say. I knew she was gonna say that. She was like, I don't know about the kids.
Or you and
Eventually,
or you
somewhere
and the homeboy.
like rural China, somewhere to
China?
see how they live, their
Okay,
culture.
China? All right.
It's beautiful, and the culture
Yeah.
out there is incredible.
Yeah,
And fairly,
It's very cheap
I guess
to do.
modern.
it is modern and
Kind of like that, yeah. There's a lot of places you have to like go on tours with people because they don't want you going certain places, but it would
Yeah.
be so beautiful to go see it and to just see the culture there, eat some of the food they have there. That's my most excited thing when we start
What
traveling is just
is-
eating the food in other countries.
what is
Yeah, and it's-
your one of the things that you want to own before you die? What is something that you like, the top thing that you desire to have? Like, if you were materialistic, because I know some of you may or may not be. What is one thing that like you're working for and that's it? Like that's once you have that, you're like not that you're gonna stop working, but you're gonna stop like pushing yourself to the fucking limit to get that thing.
I don't think I have anything. That's
Not like a
severe.
house, not
I'm not gonna stop. Like once I
no.
get a house, that's not the end goal.
Right.
no, but what's the one thing that you want? Like
And you said
you're-
materialistic, right?
Like I mean, it could be materialistic,
Wait a minute,
but something
like,
that
that's
you
the
pay
last
for.
goal of life.
Something,
I don't
something that you
have
pay
something
for.
that's the last
If
goal
you're,
of life like that, though.
Not even if like your children want to go to college, like you want to be able to pay for their tuition.
No, they're gonna pay for it. At least half of it, because if I'm not giving them a free ride,
No.
I know how those kids turn out. My
but-
kid's gonna pay, even with
Well-
their car. I'll pay half their.
She
stuff,
just hit her kids
but
with the
then-
RKO's. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm not,
but if you-
college,
no, I'm
I'm not
saying-
taking everything. You're paying for something, you little.
Oh yeah, they're not getting a free ride because they're not gonna respect it. They have to earn it.
I'm not even talking about like legitness. I'm talking hypothetical too. Like if you wanted like I don't know if you had the availability to pay for your children to go to college and still be like completely set.
No, I still wouldn't pay for it. No, they're still gonna work their ass off for it because it's gonna make them
I
know if they want it
understand
or
that.
not.
Because
I'm
I
not
mean
doing
they're
that.
already going to school for free for 12 years. Like why would you
Yeah.
start making them pay for for 4 years? You know
Because
what
then
I'm
they
saying?
have to think if they want to go to college, they want to go to trade school, or if they want to do something else with their life. If I just pay for it, they're gonna go, they're gonna party, and
Oh,
then that's
no,
it. They're
no,
not
no,
gonna
no,
retain the
no.
information. If
No.
they go and they're working
At that
for it, they're
point-
gonna actually want to go.
At that point, no. Like I would.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I give them a free ride, they're gonna
You
use
don't,
it.
That's fair.
you don't want to give them the safety net to get comfortable.
Nathaniel,
Exactly. They have to know they have to
start with
stand
you.
on
We'll
their
give
own
her
2
some,
feet.
her some goddamn time to think about the fuck she wants to do.
Let's see, something materialistic. I guess.
Yes. Or it's something that you pay for. Like I said, college tuition, like something that you get a bill.
Can I be unrealistic as fuck, or am I actually keeping it to something
Like
I could obtain?
something is kind of realistic, but not really. Like at the same time, like paying for college tuition. That shit's like
Because I have something that's
$60,000.
unrealistic that
So
I want.
2 kids would be $120,000. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah. I guess just a comfortable life. Like I'd want to be
Yeah.
able to afford a comfortable life.
Well, I'm
Like
talking
like
about,
like
one
a
thing.
like a like a one thing.
One thing.
Okay.
Like oh yeah, I want a Ferrari 458. Or
Yeah.
something.
Can
like, not
I
me.
say my unrealistic
But-
thing? I want to own a rocket ship.
That is unrealistic.
Unrealistic, but plausible.
Something that could
if I had enough money.
something that could
Yeah.
happen.
Even though it's never
like
been
you're all
done.
stocks, they could make a huge they could jump up.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could get a shit ton of money.
Bezos could probably
It's
make
never.
a rocket ship.
It's not unrealistic because I mean think about it. Amazon, multi-bill. I get.
All right,
I
if
think
I
it's a
don't
multi-billion dollar
get
company.
the
you know what I'm
rocket ship,
saying?
can the
But-
rocket ship
Worth
be
a
named after
trillion
me?
now.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's if someone still has day one stocks, like they're fucking rich.
Like I know you
Bitcoin.
heard. Did you ever hear about the story about the guy who painted the Facebook offices for Zuckerberg? Like the guy who painted the original Facebook offices, like painted the walls and did like all the cool art in there and stuff. He offered him, I forgot how much, or he offered him like a certain amount of Facebook stock, and his stock ended up being worth over $200 million.
Yeah, like
the stock he offered.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
like Bitcoin. Like I mean, that's something that could happen, right? Something of that effect. So you could be like, oh shit, I'm gonna do something with this, make this decision, and it blows up.
Okay.
And you take advantage of that situation. Now you have a whole bunch of money,
yeah.
aka being able to pay off your child's debt for like college, like just like things like that. It doesn't have to be that, but what's one thing that could happen that you could have the money for that you want? like a car that you're like.
Okay,
I
so
want
we're
that
just gonna go.
fucking
I'll
badass
just say Mega Mansion, even though it's not entirely accurate.
Mansion.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not entirely
That's one
accurate.
of
I mean, I
either
don't know.
either that
market could
or
like the market could go fucking to shit.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't
And-
want a Mega Mansion,
No.
but if I had the money for it, fuck it, might as well buy it, right?
yeah. Hey, but not just like
I just
honestly,
want a
if
big
you
house.
sit,
You what?
I just want like a decent sized house.
yeah,
like I don't even need a decent sized house. I want like my
tent
my
in the
pops.
backyard.
My dad has this great idea that I thought of like years ago, and I was like, I don't know if that could actually be like really a thing. In the garage, have a basement, therefore you can play music.
yeah,
You can play music as loud as you want. You
So
can do whatever
a
you
studio
want.
underneath your garage.
I mean, yes and no, but it's like the man cave,
yeah,
Yeah.
and then above the garage can be like a little apartment that like people sleep in.
Wait, can you make a basement under a garage and it be safe for the weight of cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you use the
That's
right.
a good question.
Yeah.
And you have like steel bars studding it up.
I know.
Could you install it into a pre-existing garage, or would you probably have to build a
You'd have
brand
to
new
build a
one?
brand new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
That
sure it'd
would
be
make
able to
more
be.
sense.
I'm
Okay.
sure it'd be able to be done, but I wouldn't really.
Probably
wanna-
more expensive because they have to
Oh my
revamp
god,
it
they'd have to literally take the garage out,
and then
put it down, and then put it back. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Stupid.
there's I can't remember who it was at all. It was just a very brief video I saw a few years ago. But yeah, like some guy renovated his garage into a display elevator. Like he would park his car, get out, go inside, he'd press a button, the car would lower, then just start kind of cycling
Yeah.
through the house on display.
What the fuck?
He was rich as fuck.
yeah. Like if I,
Yeah,
if
they,
I
they have
had,
a lot of cool things. Like
if,
that,
if
yeah.
Yeah.
which I'm not saying it's gonna be an if, it probably gonna be a win because of the trade I get into. Like I'm gonna be making a good amount of money.
Yeah,
So it'd probably be once I get the house of my dreams built, like
Yeah.
the house that I designed that I want to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna have like in that little underground in the garage, I'm gonna have a tunnel leading to the house,
that'd be pretty cool.
so that if it's I don't know where it's gonna be built at, but if it's like winter 8 months out of the year and there's so much fucking snow that you can't even trek through it, I can get in and out. I can get to my vehicles and work on them if
That's smart.
my fucking
Smart.
shit's messed up. Like now I need to work on it.
That's
and
smart.
I can at least run shit back and forth.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Right, my house is on fire. Well, can't get out. Snow. Whoop. Run over to the garage right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Your house on fire.
I feel
and
you,
there's
man.
snowed
so many
in.
benefits to
That's
that
so
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
Like there, and also, oh no, tornado. Get in the
Underground
fucking tunnel.
bunker. Yeah,
Duh.
yeah. That's definitely a smart
Because
idea.
even the the basement and the garage, that can get taken up because it's going to be a part of the foundation in the garage.
Yeah,
So that can possibly get torn out of the ground. The
Yeah.
tunnel, it's literally in the ground,
yeah.
feet
Okay.
under.
Good
So
point.
Like-
what he
like
wants
6
to
feet.
build is this crazy and bunker system.
It's not crazy though. That's the
Not
thing.
really
TV
not.
show.
Like you can do concrete and iron or steel or whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
And just have.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It could be like 50. Doesn't even have to be like 50 feet. It can be like 10, 15, 20 feet. That's not really that much. You can do it yourself, literally. It's not.
You remind me of the neighbor on that cartoon. What,
real?
yeah.
what am I thinking of?
Archer.
Oh,
I think it's
no.
bullshit.
Yeah, no,
Bobby's
it
a
is.
kid.
It'd be dope.
What is that neighbor? I
Like
don't
it's
remember.
probably
It
not going to
reminds me
happen
right now.
that way.
Yeah,
but like,
I think
like
yeah,
it'll
I would,
probably end up being like a awning or
American
some shit,
Dad.
right?
Yeah,
like
I
a
would,
big old awning.
yeah, I'd probably wind
said
up
as a
getting like
kid.
my own custom house too, but in my house I'd want a lot of yard because I want a lot of dog.
King of the Hill.
Yes. Yep.
The neighbor.
Yeah,
from
I
King
want
of the
a
Hill. That's
lot
what
of
he
dog.
wants.
Yep. Yep. Definitely.
Like if I could work at
Puppy
home,
paradise is what I'm
I
gonna have.
swear to God,
Gonna have
like,
a puppy farm.
I want
I mean,
no,
I'm gonna have,
no,
like,
no,
it's gonna be a big
No,
old.
no.
From someone who has birthed and raised a litter
I'm
of
gonna have a
puppies.
bunch of foster animals.
It's so hard. It is a
Yeah.
lot of work.
I'm gonna have a bunch of foster animals.
But yes, I would absolutely do
So,
that
so that
'cause
they can have like some happy, fun place to go to instead of being locked up in like kennels all day.
doggies.
Right.
I just want
and
dogs.
it might be. I'm probably just gonna have like build a big building, and just have a bunch of bullshit, and then have like a outside area too. But at least whenever it's
right, like it's
snowing, raining,
Uh.
way too hot, they have an air conditioned place, a heated place to go play in. Whatever.
But yeah, just like
So-
imagine being able to afford a fully like fenced in acre or two of land and just having dogs on it. That'd be fucking awesome.
fucking acre, bro. I'm trying to get like 10, 20.
Yeah, true. Really, really make them do their
Like,
work.
I'm trying to
Really make 'em do their
spend.
work.
I'm trying to spend a shit ton of money on some land and build a house.
Yeah.
Like
I'm with you.
I'm trying to save up a shit ton of money.
I want
get my
dogs.
license.
Like I didn't like
Well, I think that is a solid way to end out today's episode. Again, for
even though I
Grayman
got
Media,
skipped on that. But either way.
this has been Thoughts from the Mothership. Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Peace out.